Have you ever noticed how often this happens? It's 3 a.m. The house is quiet, the world feels still, and suddenly your eyes open. You don't want to be awake. You turn over. You adjust your pillow. You close your eyes and try again. But sleep doesn't return. Please subscribe to my channel. If this sounds familiar, I want you to hear something important. You are not alone. Many adults over 60 wake up around the same time each night, often close to 3 a.m. And most people are told the same thing. It's just part of getting older. But here's what's really important to understand. Waking at 3 a.m. is often your body communicating. And when you understand why, you can respond in a calm and practical way. Let's walk through 5 common reasons this happens, and what you can gently do about each one. First, your body's nighttime workload. During the night, your body shifts into repair mode. Certain organs become more active while you sleep. If your evening meals are heavy, late, or high in sugar or alcohol, your digestive system may still be working hard in the early morning hours. When the body is busy processing food instead of resting, it can disturb sleep. Some people notice waking up feeling warm, thirsty, or restless. Sometimes it's simply the result of eating too close to bedtime. A small change can make a big difference. Try finishing dinner earlier in the evening. Keep nighttime meals lighter. Reduce late desserts or alcohol. And stay hydrated earlier in the day instead of just before bed. Often, when digestion becomes calmer at night, sleep becomes deeper. Second, blood sugar fluctuations. Even if you do not have diabetes, your brain depends on steady fuel during the night. When you eat sweets, refined carbohydrates, or drink alcohol before bed, blood sugar may rise quickly and then drop several hours later. When blood sugar drops too low during the night, your body may release stress hormones to bring it back up. That surge can wake you suddenly, sometimes with a racing heart, restlessness, or a feeling of alertness. Many people mistake this for anxiety. Instead of sugary snacks in the evening, try a small balanced option if you need something before bed. A handful of nuts, plain yogurt, or a small slice of whole grain toast with nut butter can provide steadier energy through the night. The goal is stability, not stimulation. Third, natural sleep rhythms. Here's something most people don't realize. For much of human history, people did not sleep in one continuous 8-hour block. Sleep used to be segmented. People would sleep for several hours, wake briefly in the middle of the night, then return to sleep again. This pattern still exists in our biology. As we age, sleep often becomes lighter. That natural midnight waking can resurface. If you wake and immediately panic, "I'll never get back to sleep," your brain becomes alert. But if you stay calm and accept it, your body often drifts back into a second sleep. Instead of fighting it, try something gentle, slow breathing, quiet reflection, a short prayer, or simply lying still and relaxing your body. Sometimes the pressure to sleep is what keeps you awake. Fourth, bladder sensitivity. Many people assume they wake because they need the bathroom, but sometimes you wake first and then notice the urge. As we age, the bladder becomes more sensitive. Even small amounts can trigger a signal. Evening hydration plays a major role here. Drinking plenty of water earlier in the day is excellent, but reducing fluids in the last 2 hours before bed may reduce nighttime awakenings. Caffeine later in the day can also increase nighttime urination. If you frequently wake and find there is very little urine, it may simply be increased sensitivity rather than true need. Gentle pelvic floor exercises and mindful fluid timing can support better nighttime rest. And finally, the emotional brain at night. Have you ever noticed how worries feel heavier at 3 a.m.? During the day, your rational thinking brain helps you keep perspective. At night, especially in the early morning hours, that rational center is less active. The emotional part of the brain becomes more noticeable. A small concern can suddenly feel overwhelming. This is biological, not personal weakness. One simple strategy is keeping a small notebook beside your bed. If a thought repeats itself, write it down. Seeing it on paper often reduces its intensity. Another helpful tool is slow breathing. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 4. Exhale slowly for 6 or 8. This signals safety to your nervous system. And here's something comforting to remember. Thoughts at 3 a.m. almost always look smaller in daylight. When you wake tonight, instead of thinking, something is wrong, try saying quietly to yourself, my body is adjusting, I am safe, sleep will return. Because often, it does. Waking at 3 a.m. does not mean you are broken. It may mean your digestion needs adjusting, your blood sugar needs stability, your hydration timing needs shifting, your natural rhythm is resurfacing, or your emotional brain simply needs reassurance. Small changes can restore deeper nights. Earlier dinners, balanced evening snacks, gentle breathing, smarter hydration, calmer thoughts. You deserve peaceful sleep and peaceful mornings. And with understanding instead of fear, your nights can become much quieter again.